Hello everybody, my name is He-Man.
I'm Drew, aka Sexy Daddy.
I am XenoShinX.
And this is the BadFellas podcast. We have a tournament coming up for you. This is going to be our 4th tournament. And it's going to be a spicy one. We got random verses.
Whoa.
And we have singles.
Wow.
I can't wait to do it. It's going to be on May 18th from 12 to 8 p.m. at the HopkinsCounty Madisonville Public Library. That mouthful. We got to come up with a new acronym for them. And it's going to be fun. I would recommend bringing some snacks. You're able to have some snacks in that room. Bring something to drink because it's going to be a long day. And I recommend everyone to attend the event. Both events are double elimination.
Heck yeah.
And that is all.
Now, we're going to talk to our guest, which has been ever since the beginning, it's been someone we've wanted to have on. And been our most requested person.
We've literally I said we're going to have you on, one of the first podcasts.
Yeah,
before we had guests. I think it was the second podcast we said it. It's we need them on.
And so we're going to ask you a serious question. What do you think of the Sonic the Hedgehog movie?
I don't want it.
Dude, how hard would it have been to just make Sonic the Hedgehog, look like Sonic the Hedgehog?
I feel like they did. It was a deliberate choice. They knew we can't make a sincere movie. We just gotta make it memey and people will buy it.
How hard is it to do this? Look, there's a fan that rendered it and everything to make it look like the movie.
That's a great render.
Yeah, it's for real. It's hey, look at that. It's just I'll pop a image up or something.
I feel like there's so much wrong with it, right? It's there's nowhere to start. I guess with his teeth.
His teeth is a big thing. His fur, his weird legs. He's just wearing some kind of tennis shoes.
Why is the movie seems so generic too? It's
yeah, for real.
I've had a problem with his eyes for a while.
Yes. Let's see those eyes.
Oh man, his eyes normally connect somewhat together, but
they're just not.
That would look kind of weird. Realistic.
Well, right there it doesn't.
No, look at that.
Yeah.
It's a 3D render if it was in the actual and CGI and stuff.
I wonder how so is Sonic from Mobius, his home planet, or was he born on Earth? And why is he blue?
I mean, didn't Timothy say he was from Mobius? But they kind of hinted it in the trailer.
Yeah,
I know they did that. I thought it was interesting they got Jim Carrey to do it because Jim Carrey hasn't acted really in a while.
I feel like they spent all their money on Jim Carrey, and they're like, wait, we have to animate this CG character. What are we gonna do?
Screw it, let's go.
They asked Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey animated.
Something I realized? When was the last Sonic game they actually released besides... Sonic Mania was made by fans, right? So when was the last Sonic game they actually released?
Sonic Forces. It came out the same year as Sonic Mania.
Oh, really? So that was 2016?
Wasn't the last one before that Rise of Lyric?
Yeah. What I'm saying is, Sonic is from our generation, right? So I was thinking, maybe they could do something more PG-13-ish.
Oh, snap! Sonic goes to the strip club. Heck yeah!
I said PG-13, not R. But I'm saying, it's something I always thought about. It's when we were kids, these came out there in our time. And they kind of grow up with us. I figured I think it'd be an interesting take for a movie if they base it on a childhood game to make it more grow up with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I think it'd be interesting to do.
Sonic's still a child property.
It is.
But they could do that with Star Fox. They could make a gritty, realistic Star Fox.
That'd be kind of cool.
Which
that would be cool.
They kind of have that. It's I think it's called a Fox in Space. It's an animated.
I think
series on YouTube. It's legit. It's really good.
Well, we have not even talked about Smash. Sonic the Hedgehog got us fired up.
That
trailer just dropped
it just it came out yesterday or 2 days ago.
I think it was 2 days ago.
And that trailer makes me feel like I'm not in the right dimension. It's so weird.
No one learned from the Mario movie.
No, man. Did you remember Bowser in that?
Xeno, are you gonna go see the Sonic the Hedgehog movie?
I probably am not going to do that.
I may watch it and then I may tell you all how bad it really is. I don't know. I watch a lot of movies.
Critic only purposes.
Well, Detective Pikachu, we're gonna go see that.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
see that.
Are you gonna go see
I'm
that?
probably gonna see that. Yeah.
Dude, what if your boy Incineroar shows up? And he's
Dude.
hyper realistic and creepy.
That'd be amazing.
What if they add a hyper realistic skin from like if he's in Detective Pikachu? What if they add that skin to Smash? Would you play as that?
I'd probably use it in tournaments.
Dude, if they add, they need. I don't know why they didn't add Detective Pikachu skin. The movie's already announced before Smash Ultimate came
It would have
out.
been a great advertisement for it.
Yeah, for real. It's like Detective Pikachu skin. I'm like, oh, that would have been sick.
I mean, they already
Dude,
added.
they could have did DLC and put a little bit of money on it. People would have bought it. I would have bought it.
I wonder-
Like, it's skin.
What were you gonna say, Xena?
Like they added like the Libre from like Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, I think it
Yeah.
was,
Mm-hmm.
and like that's like not even an advertisement. That's like a throwback.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
So they could totally have done that.
yeah. I think it
Yeah.
would have been good for them.
And like the Detective Pikachu game came out way before any of this stuff.
Yeah.
I wonder if they did it now, if there's like any kind of licensing thing they'd have to do with the company that made the movie.
I have no idea. I think they should be able to do it because they still own the rights to the game and they're using it for game purposes.
I think they should add that skin for Pikachu and then just take out that ugly felt Yoshi one. Alright, guys.
They should have just went full on Wool Yoshi.
I know.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's get
Black
back on topic.
Wool Yoshi.
Let's get back on topic.
Why did they get rid of Black Yoshi?
That was like
I
my
have no
favorite
idea.
one.
Dude,
I
for
know.
real. So, what about your Smash history? Tell us about it. What was your first Smash game?
I
What was your mains?
It started off when I was pretty little. I played Melee with my brother. I never really got into it. I just kind of played Young Link on occasion. Just kind of played around. And then I played Brawl. Still never really got into it. I played Meta Knight a lot. Used Tornado. It was really fun.
That kind of player?
Yeah. And then I first started really getting into it in Smash 4, where I played Mario mainly, and I played against my brother who played Ness, Neospawn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's when I first started getting into it, like on the competitive side. And then by the time Ultimate comes out, I'm starting to go to tournaments, and now I'm in Incineroar. And I think once I get Joker, I'll probably secondary him, but right now I secondary Palutena.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What made you want to main Incineroar?
When I was playing the game first, I was playing it with my brother and his fiance. And every character I played, they just felt kind of off. Like even Mario, he felt kind of like different. And then I played him, and I just started beating both of them for no reason.
Like, we went to school with your brother. Like, I had a class with him, a tech class with him. That class was a joke. But we had a class together, and we would play Halo and Minecraft and all kinds of different games.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew your brother, so I didn't know your brother until he showed up. I'm like, Tanner? What's up? It's like, thought it was interesting. I'm like, didn't know your brothers.
Did playing with your brother, like, was he really into Smash? Did it help you want to become more competitive?
He wasn't necessarily super into it. He's not the most competitive person, but he was definitely pretty good at it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that's what got me going to start see if I could beat him, really.
Yeah.
Do you practice against him a lot?
Yeah, I think I've gotten to the point, and he says too, that I think I'm better than him.
Oh, for sure.
So that's always been a nice thing, because I know Eyebrows is on here, and
Yeah.
his uncle trained him, and now he can beat him.
Mhm.
So it's kind of like a beating your mentor thing. It's kind
Yeah.
of cool.
That is super cool. The
Yeah.
middle schoolers are rising up.
Yeah. I know Eyebrows are calling me out now. Apparently on Discord.
Whoa, what? Oh, snap. We got some bad boys beef.
Oh,
What's he
yeah.
saying?
Oh, I don't know. I just heard about it. So I forgot.
Oh,
One of our guests we had on recently said something about it.
Oh, snap.
It was like, yeah, he called you out on Discord. I'm like, because I called him out on saying I beat his Roy with my Roy.
Sorry, I have to really milk the drama. I'm trying to get those
Dude,
views.
it's the Salem and Leffen all over again.
I'm not gonna lie, I can like two-stock his row with mine.
I kind of like play a lot of Roy. You okay there?
Yeah.
Excelling, but like at least a big one. So is there any characters you think people are sleeping on? We asked this last podcast. I like the responses from it. I think I like the question. So I'm curious, what kind of characters you think people are sleeping on?
I don't think it's necessarily like sleeping on. I think it's more waiting for the right person who plays them to do really good in a tournament. Because with Incineroar, I think the best player is Magister. I don't know if you've seen him.
Mm-hmm.
He got, I think, top 32 in Genesis. And I think Palutena too. I mean, of course I'm biased, but I think Nairo's Palutena is crazy. And I think he could bring it out even more.
Yeah. There's a decent amount of good Palutena players. And Nairo's always been a player. Like, he seems like he can play about every character.
Yeah.
Like, his Ganondorf is absolutely insane. I love it when he does, like, his down B off stage, just spikes someone off the, like, blast zone. It's absolutely sick.
That's sad.
Yeah. It's like, I've done that against somebody and it felt great. It feels so great.
Don't ever do that to me. Or this podcast
dude.
is...
Don't worry. The Geo podcast, I made sure I added the footstool.
No!
Dude, last stock against him, I was playing Joker versus, you were King K. Rool, I think. Or no, you were DDD.
DDD.
And I footstooled. I literally just walked off footstool and jumped back up.
I think I saw that actually.
What?
Oh, it was on the last podcast.
Oh, it was?
Geos. You didn't see that.
I saw something that was like really like rude. I don't know what it was. It was something mean.
I've got my booty kicked a lot, and then it's like recorded forever. What were you gonna say though?
Oh, you kicked my butt way more. So
you've gotten some nasty stuff on me.
you got nice stuff on me too. So it's only fair. You 3-stocked me at the tournament essentially. Well, for the for cruise, I managed to take like 1 stock, and that was you by SDing yourself.
Yeah, but you still got me a super high percentage.
Nah, doesn't feel good. I just have to get better. That's all it is. Practice makes perfect.
Well, Xeno, I know you play a lot of sports. Do you think playing all those sports has helped you like get competitive in Smash?
Maybe, because being competitive in anything can probably cross over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I think it's mostly how much you enjoy it on how competitive you can be.
Yeah.
I think it really depends, but it sure does probably help overall. Yeah.
How do you find time to get good at Smash and do all that stuff and go to school? Holy cow!
I basically
He doesn't have a girlfriend. That's it.
well, I mean that's part of it.
Oh my God.
I basically just whenever sports are off, because there's usually a 2-month period or like in between like soccer and tennis.
Mm-hmm.
It's when I grind.
That grind, man.
Wow, that's so cool.
So does our tournaments ever interfere with anything? Practice? Anything?
They haven't before, I don't think.
Okay, that's good. I chose Saturday because it's like the best day. Most people either have Saturdays off or can probably come to a Saturday. So
Yeah, I think the only thing that might ever interfere is since I do soccer, we usually have games on Saturday, I think. Do we? I don't even know. It's been too long.
Just tell them like you broke your leg and you just need like 1 day off.
Need
for it
one
to
day.
heal.
1 day to heal. Yeah.
One day I got some super glue in the coat.
I got some senso beans. I'm gonna be really tired after taking the senso beans. So
Yeah. Man, that's cool though.
yeah. So you were talking about playing Joker and Palutena as your maybe it's your secondary. We haven't seen you play that yet. You only played the Incineroar.
Yeah, I don't trust them enough yet.
Same. I feel like that too. Whenever I go to tournaments,
That's why I always played Wolf.
Yeah.
I remember the only other character I've ever played in tournament, well, at your tournaments, well, that's the only tournament I've been to, other than Incineroar, was the one time I played Jigglypuff against you.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it actually did better than my Incineroar, but that's probably because I was playing her a lot.
It was definitely... Jigglypuff definitely has a little better matchup than Incineroar.
Yeah.
The fact you have those jumps really helps out a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And if you get them to 74%, you can just kill them on the ground with the rest.
Mm-hmm.
I know percentages.
She has really good setups in this game, actually.
Dude, yeah, she's so cool.
Yeah, for real. The down air into rest. It has to be exactly right. It's like real pinpoint precision on that one.
Up air goes straight into it, though.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, falling up air.
Yeah.
I think that's so cool. I'm glad she has setups for it.
Yeah, for real. I kind of like up throw into it. Just like, it always looks so cool. You're just like, we go boom. This shoots so high up. It's great.
Xeno, what's some of your favorite pro players?
I still always liked Zero from Smash 4.
Yeah.
I know he's probably not gonna maybe go competitive again, but I've always enjoyed watching him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Leffen's always fun. He just has a bunch of hot takes.
Leffen sounds like he's gonna stop playing Smash Ultimate.
He very well might, but I find that really hard to believe after he just got super into Joker. I mean, he made the Leff album too.
Yeah, I saw that. Where he just kept going. He got like a 180 has that 7-hit combo and dealt like 110 damage or something.
Jeez.
Just like
Yeah.
I feel like he probably won't stop playing, but he won't
made a
stop
video
complaining.
he just released a video like yesterday.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah. He talked. I don't know. I didn't watch the video because I didn't have the time to watch the video.
Mm-hmm.
But I was reading through the comment section. Apparently, a lot of people were saying he was quitting.
He name drops that DDD player that beat him, which made me smile.
Zachy.
Yeah. He was like, man, DDD's so good. I need to stop playing this game because of DDD.
That's not what he said.
He did. You watched it, right, Xeno?
Wasn't he the one? I think Zaki was the one who beat MK Leo near the end of Smash 4.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
With
with
DDD?
Yeah, with DDD. It was
Dude,
nuts.
This wasn't the first time Leffen's lost to a DDD either. Like
Yeah.
Leffen's lost to I think Zaki in another tournament, or it was another DDD player. I know he lost to DDD twice because I remember watching the video, and then I remember watching a new video that just uploaded like that day, or when I watched a different video. So I was just like,
The comment section is beautiful. It's like all my boys just trashing Leffen. It's beautiful.
I like Leffen's videos. He always seems to be really informative, and I like honesty. Like I like it when he's like, even though it's brutal, I'd rather be honest. You know,
Yeah.
just like so. I like his videos. What other pro players do you like to watch?
I don't know why I'm so biased towards melee players, but I tend to like them more. Like, I really love Mango. He's great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Their personalities, for sure.
Yeah. And
you like Armada?
I love Armada.
E2K?
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think who would be one of my favorites that came from Smash 4.
What about some pro Incineroar players?
I know of Magister, who's really good. I watch him a lot.
Doesn't he do Game & Watch too?
He does.
That's Meister.
Meister.
He does Villager, actually.
Yeah, that's what I've seen him do before. I recognize the name.
Yeah. And I think Nairo and M2K also play in some Incineroar.
Mm-hmm.
Nairo plays everybody.
Yeah. Nairo likes his heavies. And I
Me2King just
appreciate
studies the game like it's mathematics.
Yeah. He likes heavies too in this game. It's weird.
Yeah.
Like, he started playing Bowser.
Oh yeah,
That's so cool.
Armada's gotten a lot better recently.
Yeah.
Like his Inkling's gotten a lot better. He's been playing Inkling since the beginning, and all of a sudden his Inkling just went off.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's crazy sometimes how fast a player can get. I thought it was crazy. Like I remember when Leffen switched to Roy because it was like just like a night.
Yeah.
Just like literally, he's like, huh? He didn't make a video over it. It just did it.
I still kind of wish he sticked with PT, because I really enjoyed watching it.
Me too.
Because whenever the game first came out, I really considered manning Pokemon Trainer, but then I just couldn't stick with it.
I really enjoy playing Pokemon Trainer. It's fun.
Yeah.
Like, I love Squirtle and Ivysaur. Charizard is terrible.
I don't think he's that bad. I mean, I've seen some of like the pro Pokemon Trainer players who...
Pandarian.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can actually do a lot of work with Charizard. I just don't like Charizard. Like, a few times, you know, you have to stick with them when you get in those high percentages, and a few times you get kills with them. But sometimes it feels like you just get punished when you swap to him.
Yeah.
It's so good though when you're like dying with, like you're falling off stage with Ivysaur and you switch to Charizard and you barely make it back. That feels good.
Yeah. Yeah, I do like that. Have you messed with like the quick swap? Do you know the quick swap technique? Where you do any B motion, any B button move, and it will reset the timer on the down B.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you don't have to wait the full 2 seconds. So you could do, like, for example, if you were playing, you're on Squirtle, no, you're on Ivysaur, you would do the up B, and then you immediately get down B, and then switch to Charizard, and then you can just shoot off fire real quick, and then, like, down B, change the Squirtle, and then up there. Like, well, you could actually just throw out the wave and then immediately go back into down B.
That's some optimal
It's
stuff.
really crazy. You can do it real fast. Like, Leffen done it. Like, took somebody off stage and did, like, hit 3 different hits and got back on stage. Like, was like, Squirtle, Ivysaur.
That's so cool.
Yeah. It's real crazy. Because you got to be using the beam buttons at the correct times.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting.
Xeno, everyone wants to know, why the purple Incineroar?
It's actually the blue one.
It is.
There is a purple one. I think purple one looks good too, though, to be fair. But I just chose the blue one because I think it's the only one that looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
Except for maybe the base one, because it has the more completed colors.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, how'd you feel playing our first tournament?
The first tournament, looking back on it, I didn't realize how lucky I'd gotten. Because when I played Tyler for the first time, I'm trying to think. Because he didn't even have a Switch at the time, and he was still like as good as I was.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I barely managed to beat him. And then when I played Jeremy, I was able to get like 2 games. Like in the 2 games we played, I got games.
Yeah.
That's the way I won.
Oh.
And then
That's so cool. You beat like 2 pro boys.
yeah,
Like, those 2 were the players I was betting to win the whole thing. Like Drew. Like literally, those 3 were like the ones I'm like, these guys are gonna like win this tournament.
Yeah.
I was like, when I saw you fighting them, I was like, I hope you knock them out because I really don't want to fight either of those guys.
Yeah, I think it's crazy how good Tyler was, and he hadn't even played
Yeah,
it at all.
Yeah, that was crazy. And it's like, it's also really weird because it's like, when I first played them, we were still pretty even.
Yeah.
And then playing them now, we're still like dead even.
I noticed the second tournament, you got paired up against both of them, didn't you? And
I think so, yeah.
they were the ones that knocked you out.
Yeah, Jeremy beat me first because I have no idea how to fight Kirby. And then I went against Tyler and he'd improved exponentially.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then this last tournament, you guys were a lot more even. So
Yeah, I lost 2 games against Tyler and they were really close. Well, no, the first 2 weren't close. He kind of bodied me. In the third game, I was like down like 2 stocks to 1.
I saw that you came back and
gosh.
Yeah, I was like super discouraged, and then all of a sudden I came back, and then I bodied in the next game, and the last game was like, I was at like 0, he was at like 60, but then he got a waft.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It was a great.
I
game.
was
That was a great set.
Yeah.
I watched the first 2 and I was like, all right, it's done. I walked away. And then I come back like it feels like an hour later, and you guys are stistill fighting.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Because we actually, I thought it was over. I thought it was still best 2 out of 3,
Mm-hmm.
and then you said it was best 3 out of 5, and then I'm just like, okay, he's still probably gonna beat me. And then I come back and I win 2, and then it was really
Yeah.
tense.
Since we had the time, we were trying to do the full top 8 like you're supposed to do. Because once you go top 8, you're supposed to go 3 to 5.
Yeah.
So we were trying to do that. We didn't. I think we messed up and we gave 1 game shorter than it was supposed to be. Which, we're gonna do with this, guys. We're gonna get in the hang of it. But we should have enough time to do the next one because crew battles took a long time.
It really did.
It took forever.
Can I say something about crew battles?
Sure.
The crew battle against your crew, Drew.
Mm-hmm.
When I played it, that was the best I played the entire tournament.
Dude, same. I feel like I did best in crews too.
Yeah.
I feel like in single I freaking stank.
Like, cause I was talking to my brother when we were playing. Cause, what was the stock count on the when I came back against you guys?
Are you talking about the first time you fought us? Or
Yes.
the second time.
The first time.
Well, you beat I wish it was recorded because you beat Tyler.
I
and
do.
Timothy.
Tyler had 2 stocks, and I beat him. I didn't lose a stock.
Mm-hmm.
And then Joe came in. I 3-stocked Joe.
Didn't you beat Timothy?
Yeah,
And
and
then
then
it came down to Drew.
Wait, you beat Timothy too?
yeah, and then no, Drew.
Yeah. Okay, but I remember I fought
Yeah,
Eyebrows,
Drew went first.
and then I fought Neospawn. Neospawn had 1 stock
Yeah,
after me. Okay, and then he fought.
and then he took
Oregon.
1 stock off Tyler. And then my friend went in, and he hadn't played much, so then he got 3-stocked.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was me against all 3 of them. And so then I didn't lose a stock against Tyler. I took off his 2. I 3-stocked Joe. And then it was last stock against Timothy, and I beat him.
How did you feel a lot of pressure? Just because you were the last guy in that team, right?
Yeah, because did you guys ever watch the Smash documentary?
No, but I've always wanted
It's
to.
4 hours long, so
I watched the whole thing. It's amazing.
Oh, I watched a little bit of it. It starts out pretty good, and I remember it shows the guy that's in an RCRT. They're sitting there playing against that guy. He's letting him win and stuff, and then he's like, okay, now go serious. And then he's like, he's just killing him.
And
That's all I've seen of it. It's a long documentary.
do you know Isaiah, the pro player?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because he was in a crew battle, and I have no idea how many stocks he even took off. It was West Coast, East Coast.
Yeah.
And it was him versus probably 17 other stocks. And he took off 15, and then Ken took out the last 2. And so I was telling him the whole time, I was like, I guess I got Isaiah this, and then I did. It was hilarious.
You know, you can always just, Geo it and just, like, take out the whole team by yourself.
And I almost pulled through the second time, too.
Mm-hmm. We were worried that second time we had to fight you guys. But, like, you had, like, one man down.
Yeah.
And, like, you still, like, freaking bodied us. We almost lost.
I think the only problem was my matches are usually closer against you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, with me and Tyler, we're usually back and forth. With you, it's, like, always close.
Mm-hmm.
Except that first tournament.
Ooh, come on, man.
Shots fired.
That was 3 months
brutal.
ago.
No, you guys got a lot better. I got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, our butt boys were pretty discouraged after that match.
I was
Tyler
pretty
had
pumped.
to go take he had to go like walk away for a minute because he was like, "Oh man, we're gonna lose."
I had to walk away because I was too excited.
Was that your favorite moment of the tournament? Was that?
Yeah, because I was talking to my brother again, and he was like, "All right, so if you lose, you're not gonna be upset or anything, are you?" I was like, "No, I'm good for the whole tournament. I don't care what happens."
Yeah.
That's how I felt after I went against his team.
One of my favorite moments is like during our crew battle. It wasn't even like me. It was Geo versus Pank. Pank sits down and starts singing the King K. Rool theme. It's hilarious. Like, you hear me the whole entire time dying laughing. He's over here like singing it, and he's like taking all the damage like in the world, just dealing all the damage in the world. Hasn't gotten a single point dealt to him until he got to 120 something% on Ridley.
Really?
Like, it's hilarious.
Man.
Like, and then he killed him. It was just like didn't lose a stock. It was hilarious.
I'm gonna be honest. I think people are sleeping on Pank.
Yeah, Pank's
good.
Dude, at the first tournament, I managed to like beat him pretty heavily, and then he's just gotten so much better. I'm like, oh my god, Pank, because I remember I played a lot of Friendly Pank before, and I would beat him a lot, and then all of a sudden he's like, godlike. He's gotten so much better. It's why?
How come?
Playing against Jeremy.
Yeah,
They're cousins. They play against each other all the time.
And he's like beautiful with spacing those projectiles.
Oh, I know. He
Like,
combos all the projectiles together.
He really does.
He can't move.
Puts Joe to shame. Like, I'm always like, Joe, you gotta see what this guy's doing. And Pank's got a really good personality too. Like, I loved having him on the podcast.
Yeah, Pank was fun.
and because here's the thing with me, because I'd played him. I was like, "You want to play friendly?" And he was like, "Sure." And he went Sonic, and then I literally 3-stocked his Sonic. And then when he was going up against me in the tournament, because I think I played him the match before top 8, which was Tyler.
Yeah.
And he got really like scared. He was like, "Oh no." And then but he didn't play Sonic. First he played King K. Rool, I think.
Yeah.
And it was actually pretty close. I think he got me, like, I was at like low percent 1 stock, I think.
Yeah.
And then the second game he goes Rosalina.
Yeah.
And that's I didn't know how to deal with that at first. But then I think I could probably, like, I'm not saying I'm like super good or anything, but I think I could probably coach him to like tell him some things that he's doing like repeatedly. Because a lot of time he was shooting the Luma forward and just going for like up smash.
Yeah.
Which would catch me a lot of time until I figured out what he was doing. And then as soon as I did, I could just jump over, kill the Luma instantly, and then he'd be basically like bare bones.
Yeah.
So once I figured that out, it wasn't too close, but it was pretty close before then.
Yeah. I always think it's good to let people know their bad habits so they can probably improve. Like, I have a bad habit of never mixing up a dash attack. Like, I swear, I notice I'm doing it. And he always shields and he grabs me and then he does something to me because I fall for
Do my
it.
down throw combo.
Yeah.
I liked when we did friendlies, talking about like our like things we should improve on while we were fighting.
Yeah.
I want like a whole day of just like sessions like that.
Yeah, me too.
But when I go to Evansville and they're like telling me what to do, I'm like, doesn't feel good. Just because they're not like my friends.
Yeah, it's easier to hear from someone who you're closer to.
Yeah. They're really good up there, for real. Like,
we talked to Gio and he's like legit.
Oh yeah, Gio was really cool having on.
It surprised me that he's fought Fatality in that Mr. Game & Watch guy.
Oh really?
Yeah.
How'd he do?
He's with the Mr. Game & Watch guy. He said he beat him like at least once out of like 30 matches.
Really?
And
he beat Esam.
He did,
like, pretty handily. The Game &
Oh,
Watch.
the Game & Watch. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Are you talking about my
dope?
Yeah, it wasn't it at Full Bloom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
The
was
tournament
so cool.
that Gio crit and
Oh, they went to Full Bloom.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
Oh.
Axu, which he placed 17th at the tournament, is like one of their best players.
That's crazy.
Yeah. At Evansville Esports. Yeah, Evansville Esports had a pretty good turnout. Like they had a good showing, and Like, here's the leaderboards they have there. Apparently, Geo is number 7 and Tasty John's number 10 on there.
Oh, I could probably be there.
Oh,
Because I played him. I played John,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and he beat me, but it was really close. Like, it was like high percent last stock.
I underestimated Mammoth guy when I played against him. I didn't know he was that high, right? And I was like, man, why am I losing this guy? He's playing King K. Rool. I should know King K. Rool better.
Like again, like I don't want to like sound like I'm bragging or anything, but I feel like I could be a lot better if I just like practice more.
I feel the
Man,
same
if
way.
you could go to Evansville every Friday, because I do it every Friday, you would get so good. I
Like,
wish it just wasn't so far away.
Yeah, I actually played 17th at the tournament. At that Full Bloom, he plays Wolf, and Shake Zula's a really good player. He plays Rob, really good
Zones
Rob.
you out with his gyro.
Yeah, I played against Papa Beast. It's like one of my first tournaments, and he was like, I want to play. He's talking about Lucas. He's like, try out Lucas. Time to go to my main. He switches to Isabel, which he wrecked me with Lucas, and he's like, I'm gonna go to Isabel. And he wrecked me even harder.
I want to play the Rob.
I'd love to see you go against Shake Zula.
Yeah. Prattle is a King Dedede player.
Really?
Yeah, he has Falco there, but he plays a lot of King Dedede on the side. He taught Crit the matchup of King Dedede.
Yeah.
Because he played against Crit in Evansville and beat him.
Mm-hmm. And he wasn't like mad, but he was like, what? How did you beat me?
Yeah.
And he spent the rest of the night just like grinding out like the matchup.
Yeah.
And then he fought me later with like Pikachu and like destroyed me.
Yeah.
Because he like, just if you have a projectile, Dedede's just done. Like you can't do Gordos, and without Gordos, you're like nothing.
See, the thing that surprised me when I was at the tournament, because I talked to Gio a good bit when I was there about like the game and stuff and how the Evansville scene was, and when I was like, who are the best there? And he listed like the top 6, and he was nowhere there, and I was like, you're not one of the best.
Yeah, it's really funny. Just like, yeah.
Yeah, there's some really good guys over there.
Yeah, they're all really nuts for real. Like, they're all just so good.
I'm gonna try and go more in the summer since school would be out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I recommend going up there and playing if you want to get good. It's like a $9 buy-in, but hey, if you win, you get money. But hey, it's a good practice and all, and you get to meet some cool people there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice once you go there a lot and everyone like starts to know you, because then it becomes like kind of just like you're hanging out.
Yeah.
But yeah, let me know if you ever go, because I'd love to go too.
All right.
But yeah, Evansville, man.
Evansville. Tell you what, they have some real tough contenders down there.
Do you
But
think
you know
we'll
what?
ever have a Madisonville person win the Madisonville Smash tournament, the BadFellas tournament?
We will.
I'll try my best.
We'll have to train. Get good. We will do it.
I'm not in the next. I'm not gonna be able to go to the next tournament, Xeno, but I'll give you my butt boy power.
Yeah. People of Earth, give me energy. Madisonville people, give me your energy. It's like, take my energy.
See, because I think the only thing is, the best practice I have is online.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Drew, I think the only reason that I was playing a lot better against you, DDD, when we were doing friendlies, is because I found a DDD online, and I played like 3 games against him, and they were all close, but I figured out how to like deal with Gordos, because I couldn't before.
That's awesome. Yeah, I heard DDD's like flood online.
Yeah. A lot of DKs too.
I play a few DDDs online. I handle those pretty good. They're not as good as you.
I mostly fight, when I go online, I mostly fight characters with projectiles, and I'm like,
I swear, like, with my best character, like, what I consider my mains, I have, like, the worst GP score. Like, whatever the score is, like, it's the worst. And then the characters I place a little bit, like, I have stupid high ones. Like, I don't think I'm particularly bad with them, but I'm just saying I don't have nowhere near amount of practice with them that I should.
My GSP with Incineroar is actually pretty high, I think. I can't remember exactly where it is.
Are you in Elite Smash?
Yeah. I'm probably decently high up there. I'm in, like, 4,500,000 range, I think is where it is. But GSP gain and stuff,
Yeah.
it's hard to tell where you are.
Yeah.
yeah, I know, right?
I wish I had a better definitive system.
Yeah.
With GSP, I try not to think about it too much, just because, like...
Because it doesn't mean how good you are.
No,
it just makes me feel bad.
Yeah, it makes you feel...
It's really just learning the matchup.
You can win, what is it, like 3 games if you hadn't played a game yet to get an Elite Smash, essentially?
Yeah.
Like, if you win those 3 games, you're in Elite Smash. Woo!
Yeah.
Just like...
Because it's like, it starts you out at a high GSP because of your roster GSP, And then it's like, oh, you're actually good with this character, so you can stay up here, I guess.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just gotten lucky though.
I only got DDD and Elite Smash. I'm trying to get Donkey Kong in there.
I haven't played Joker.
I have like 10 characters in there.
You have 10 characters in there?
I almost did for a while. I have like...
That's awesome.
I have like Incineroar. I got Palu in there. I got Kirby in there because he's kind of stupid online, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I had me Sword Fighter in there because Tornado Uppy.
Me Gunner's stupid, guys. Just saying, Me Gunner.
Me Gunner?
Did you ever see?
Gunner.
Did you ever see Hugs play me Sword Fighter? I mean, Me Gunner.
No, I haven't seen Hugs play Me Gunner.
He played Me Gunner in Genesis, and he actually like won his first pools game that I saw.
Dude, I swear Me Gunner is actually kind of legit. I swear his forward smash attack has such huge range on it.
It's like old Samus. It's weird.
I've never heard of anyone talk good about Me Gunner.
Me Gunner's legit.
Well, you guys are crazy.
Hey.
Good recovery too. Have you seen Me Gunner's recovery?
There's his recovery.
Which one?
The one that doesn't do damage, but it launches really far.
Yeah.
Like you can angle it super hard too.
One?
Yeah, because you can.
It's the one where you fire down with the ground, you shoot up like that.
Yeah, you can. It has a lot of mix-ups because say you're down here and they're up there, you can like twist around over them and you land on a platform or something like that.
If anyone is listening that wants a new main that will win a tournament, main one of the Miis because no one knows how to fight them, and you'll confuse everyone, and it'll be.
Except maybe don't main me Brawler.
Well, yeah, just either Sword Fighter or Gunner, evidently.
Well, yeah. I'd say Sword Fighter, because Gunner's basically Samus, but a little different.
Yeah. I like Sword Fighter. I like the tornado upbeat thing.
Yeah. I like Gunner because no one plays Gunner. It's kind of fun playing him, too, because I win some games every once in a while with him. It's pretty funny. The only thing is, when you're playing a Mii character in a tournament setting, you have to show them which setup you chose with it, because or else it'd be like, oh, I got this one, this one, this one.
And you can't wear your like cute skin unless I don't know how that stuff works, but
you can.
I would forget the setup.
Like you'd have to create it every time, though. That's the bad thing.
And most people haven't even like unlocked all that stuff on their setup.
Yeah. So, yeah, I have everything. So if you're gonna create a Mii character,
oh yeah, all the spirits.
Oh no, I don't have all the spirits.
All the thousands of spirits.
What a chump! Do you have all the spirits yet?
No, I haven't even done.
You guys are chumps. Just kidding. You're not chumps. It's kind of a waste of time to get all the spirits.
I haven't taken time to finish World of Light, and I still have like almost like 200.5 hours on the game. So
whoa,
or like 200.5, meaning like 250. But
yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Any last questions we need to ask? I want to get a little game time, man. Anything you can think of?
How good do you think the Detective Pikachu movie is gonna be?
I can't say how good it'll be, but I'm really excited for it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's promising. I really want to go see it.
Do you have like your fingers crossed to see Incineroar in it?
I would hope that he turns up being like a villain. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, maybe like a security guard in the back corner or something.
You think it's gonna be like Giovanni or something that's like has
a giant Incineroar next to him.
But actually, like the whole bad guy is just a really ugly looking Incineroar.
Alrighty. So, next BadFellas tournament, BadFellas number 4, this May 18th. You know, random versus and singles be happening. It'd be real, it'd be double limb. The library, Madisonville-HopkinsCounty Library. Recommend everyone to come out, have a good time, come early to practice. I'll be there to set up before they even open the building. Get ready. So, any last words, any shout outs you'd like to do, Mr. XenoShinX?
I'll shout out my brother Neo's Spawn, of course.
Heck yeah.
Wouldn't be here without him.
Heck yeah.
And not a shout out, but a call out. Eyebrows.
Oh!
If you can ever beat me in tourney, whenever I get money, I'll give you $50.
Oh snap! $50!
You hear that, Eyebrows? He's calling you out.
I'm kind of poor.
Oh snap!
Dang, $50? Dang. Dude.
Gio put like $100 on Steve in Minecraft to get in this match.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can't believe he threw $100 away. I mean, I want to do a plug. I was part of this. This is completely unrelated to Smash, but I was a part of the SpongeBob collab, and the books are finally on pre-order. I did a painting of the episode where Sandy goes into hibernation. You can buy it. it's like I think it's $15 for, or maybe I think it's $25 for the physical one. But if you buy it, all the money goes to ALS donation things, which is cool. We also get to have my art, which is even cooler. So, I can say it.
Get it for birthday.
Yeah.
Well, anything else you'd like to say?
I don't believe so.
Well, it's been a good podcast. It's been real. It's been fun. You can always try that ASMR stuff. ASMR.
Here, let me try some ASMR. Ah!